some of you know we have a Bond Academy for entrepreneurs, and some of the smartest guys on this side of heaven, and it's for ages 15 and up. And what we're doing is these guys have great ideas, but they don't know, don't know quite how to get it going. They need certain types of information. And so we're bringing in speakers, men who have done well in business, and, just kind of guiding these guys. We have a credit union where we, loan the money if they need it, and they pay back with small interest. I have one of our guys with us right now, Joel Dominique. And Joel is the founder of the entertainment and apparel brand, Godly Gifted. And he's, as I said, he's a member of the Bond Entrepreneur Academy for Men. And Joel has an event coming up this weekend, and I wanted him to come on so he can promote the event. And he has on one of his little T-shirts. Joel, sit up so we can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you designed that, right?
Yeah. One of my partners designed it.
I'm Skyping with Joel. It's very nice, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. How's it going?
All is well. I'm glad you took the time to come on and we can promote this event that you have coming up.
Yes.
And tell the folks about the event before we get into any other thing here.
Okay. Well, the event is next Saturday, the 29th, and Godly Gifted will be selling our clothing. The event is called Calvary Chapel Chino Valley's annual Spring Festival, and it's in Chino Hills. It's a free event. There'll be over 60 other vendors as well, like food, dessert, clothing, home goods, accessories, all these other kind of things. There will also be a petting zoo for the kids and other kids' activities. It's just a big event that they have every year. And Godly Gifted will have a booth set up so you can stop by and purchase anything or put your information down, and we'll give you all updates and everything. But we will have a booth set up there. It starts at 10 a.m. and it ends at 4 p.m. And we will have our booth set up the whole entire time. For more information, you can actually go to their website, calvaryccv.org. That's CALVARYCCV.org. And you can go to our social media for the flyer that we just posted. And our social media is Godly Gifted Gear, which is GODLYGEAR. GODLYGIFTEDGEAR. And that is for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. You can follow us and check out our clothing. You can check out the flyers that we have for stuff coming up. Everything you can check out on our social media. And our website also is godlygifted.com, where you can make your purchases and see all our clothing up there also as well.
Godlygifted.com. And I highly recommend, folks, that you go there, you purchase items. This is a young man who, just one of the most decent young men on this side of heaven, hardworking guy. I know that your life has changed a lot since coming to Bond. You've learned a lot about life. Give the folk, if you can, an example of how your life has changed. And you found us on the internet, on YouTube or something like that. How have your life changed since coming to Bond?
Everything's kind of just been falling into place. I was at a Bible study at my uncle's house, and he was listening to one of Jesse's sermons at the church at Bond, and I was listening, and I never heard him before, and it was very interesting. And at the end, something just kind of stuck with me that was familiar. So I was very curious to see like what else he had to say or whatever the case is, because it made a lot of sense, but it was a very new teaching for me, and I didn't really understand it at first, but it registered. So out of nowhere, I think it was a Thursday, there was a men's event coming up, and then I heard about it. Um, so I wanted to go check it out and see what it was. And I got down to the men's event, and I walked in, and as soon as I walk in, Jesse says, "What's your name?" I said, "Joel." He said, "Oh, okay. Well, after this guy's done, come and share your story or whatever." So I went up and shared my story, and just everything, just me trying to understand what I was angry about, me trying to understand what I was dealing with. It just made sense to me at that meeting, and I knew that I wanted to see more of what Jesse had to say. And at the same time, we just started our business, so the very first meeting that I went to, he was offering the entrepreneurship program. So everything was just falling into place and helping me understand why things were happening here, why things were happening here, and we've had multiple phone conversations and multiple conversations that kind of just have been leading me in the right direction. So
And you're
it's been
20,
super helpful so far since I've been here, and it's only been a few months.
you're 25 and you're 25, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you grew up without your father and mother
Yes.
together.
Well, with my mom. I grew up with my mom.
Oh, okay. And so I know that I don't know if you want to share here. You don't have to if you don't want to. I know you met with your father and had a talk with him. Are you able to share with us how that went, or you don't want to do it?
No, yeah, that's fine.
So Joel met with his father. It was like kind of nerve-wracking to do it. And so you went, and then what happened?
Yeah, I went to, I never actually had a conversation, like a man-to-man with my father growing up. And I was always had this fear, kind of a little bit of fear of him. So I never wanted to, I had a lot of questions and a lot of curious things that I was curious about, but I never actually wanted to face it because I just had this idea in my head that I was just afraid to do it. So, and like you say, Jesse, is that most of the time or every single time we want to do something that we're uncomfortable with, there's all these thoughts that come into our head, and we psych ourselves out or whatever the case is. And that's exactly what happened. Was I was getting all these thoughts of thinking it was going to go totally the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I just talked to him, and it was just a good conversation. We just talked about things that he didn't know, and a lot of the stuff that I was dealing with, he didn't understand or whatever the case is. So
Yeah.
he didn't really know what to fix. So it was just helpful to explain how I was feeling
Yeah.
and the result of why I was feeling, so that way he can understand it and then try to be better with it. But the fact that I never had a conversation with him, I think, was part of the issue.
Yeah.
But I was always afraid to do it. So it was just a good talk, and it didn't go nowhere near where our thoughts tell us what it's going to be. It was actually a really good talk, and it was good for both of us.
And so you driving over there to meet with him, and your mind is telling you what?
That is about to go totally left. That it's got to be a bad conversation, and one of us gonna end up leaving. It's gonna turn into an argument, or someone's feelings are gonna get hurt, or just a whole bunch of things that didn't go that way at all.
That's what I want people to really, really know. Your mind, your thoughts are your enemy, and they're not your friend, and it's not you, and it's never going to be honest about anything. And that's why it's best to have an attitude of wait and see. Go deal with the issue, but don't already think you know what the outcome will be.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you did it. So you walk in, you're all nervous, your mind is racing, and you say, hey, I want to talk to you. He already knew you were coming to talk to him, and it just turned out very well.
Yeah. No, yeah. There were some times where we would have some good conversations, good dialogue back and forth, but there were some times where I knew that as we were going into, I had to get to like the heart of the issue.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shoot, here it comes. but it went so good. It literally just the thoughts telling you that everything's gonna go wrong, and then it's not, nobody died, so it worked out.
That's amazing, man. I knew it would. I absolutely knew it would. And because when you go to your parents, you're really going there to forgive them. You're not going to attack. You're not trying to hurt them. You just want an understanding so you can forgive and go free. And a lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of time, as you said, especially with fathers, they don't know all this stuff is happening. They don't know you're feeling that way. They don't know you're thinking that way because the kids don't ever tell them what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, congratulations, man. And again, folks, this event is Saturday, I believe. Is it Saturday?
Yeah, next Saturday.
Saturday, April 29th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a spring festival at Calvary Chapel in Chino Valley. For more information, go to calvarycc.org or godlygifted.com, right?
Or social media.
Social media.
Yeah.
All right, man. Nice shirt you have on.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Gerald. We'll talk soon, buddy.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Jesse.
All right. All right. 888-775-3773. Back in a moment, folks.